I'm not as good a golfer as him, obviously.
As him?
Yes.
No, that figures.
But I have been playing since I was around 4 years old.
The one area of golf I really genuinely love are the golf carts.
Me too.
I don't think I've ever got out of a fully functioning golf cart in my life, ever, because I've always crashed them. I don't know what it is that makes you think, right, I'm going to go a million.
You would like my golf cart because I've got the restrictor taken off it, so it goes about 50 miles an hour.
You're kidding?
No, it does, yeah.
That's sick.
It does.
How much damage could I do with that?
You could do a lot.
I love the golf carts. Actually, when I was a little girl, my grandfather has a Rolls-Royce golf cart and a Bentley one. So my sister and I decided that we wanted to race them. So we're going around the pond on the golf course and going so fast, I smashed the Rolls into this huge rock. The entire thing was smashed. I was totaled. We were so scared, we just ran away. And then later, my grandpa's like, where's the Rolls? Like, I want to go golfing right now.
Stolen.
I have no idea.
Stolen is the answer. That's what I always say.
Someone stole it.
Someone went and had a joyride in it.
I know one thing I wanted to talk about is golfing slang.
OK.
Because apparently there's quite a bit of... Well, it's quite rude. Are you familiar with this?
There's a Richard Hammond, I know that, isn't it?
There is a Richard Hammond, which means straight down the middle like a rocket, then veers off into the rough at the last minute. Jamie Oliver, you really want to smack it, but you can't. I actually like Jamie. I want to make that quite plain. This is not me, this is just golfing people. Ryanair. OK in the air, but landed miles from where you wanted it to be. Thank you very much for coming. First of all, I know you live with a bear, obviously.
Obviously.
But it's like not a real bear. No, Paddington's like CGI bear. It really is.
You may say that.
And Daisy, you do live with an actual bear.
That's right, yeah, big bear. Like 800 pounds.
800 pounds?
Yeah, 800 or 900 pounds, depending on what he had for dinner.
No. Thing is, you rescued this bear when it was little in Montana.
Yeah, he's literally that big. When I rescued him, only a couple months old. And now he's 15 years old, stands about 8 feet tall.
But did you know that was going to happen, or were you, like, surprised? And Jesus Christ, look at the size of it.
What, you have this cute little bear for a little while, and then all of a sudden now he's ripping the couch up and eating the cushions and trying to get in the refrigerator and get into the beer.
You say he drinks beer?
Bears love beer. And who would have thought? I mean, I remember one time just cracking that open, and they have an incredible sense of smell.
Have we got a picture of him drinking beer? That's not Stella, I hope, because you don't want a bear on Stella, or wife beater, as we call it over here. And he doesn't live in a cage.
No, he actually, he lives in a sanctuary some part of the time. He's at the house part of the time, depending on what, he loves to be around people. That's all he knows. He can't be out in the wild.
Okay, I get that. But you had him as your best man.
He was the best man at one of... Yeah, he was.
We actually have a photograph of the wedding here.
That's the sloppiest kiss I had that night.
And then he came Thanksgiving dinners. I think we got a picture as well of that. There, look.
Yeah,
He's a big bear. He's huge.
Did you like turkey?
He loves turkey. He ate the whole thing. Mashed potatoes, everything.
Can I just ask, because you have a bear sanctuary,
Correct.
and how's the dynamic like, but compared to, his dynamic with you and the other bears? I mean, does he go, hey, look at me, I get on with humans and you don't? Or
A little bit that
Does he?
way, yeah. I mean, he's the only one that gets to come home and do things that the other bears can't really do.
Yeah.
But he has it's like a soap opera. He has different relationships with different bears. He's got a girlfriend named Bella who's younger than him, and they wrestle around all the time.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. I have to tell you, I had a great one last night, Dominic. I actually met you in a restaurant just last night.
No.
Exactly, that was the problem. I was with a couple of theatrical and film people. They said, I was saying you coming on the show, and they went, it was sitting on the next table. So I went over and actually said to this person, I hear you coming on the show. And he went, what are you talking about? Clearly quite
You went over someone that wasn't me last night thinking it was me.
Yes.
Got persuaded by the people you were with that it was me.
Yes, but it was incredible because
Who
he
was
did
it?
look incredible. I don't know who he was. He was a complete stranger. You think Jamie Clarkson?
Perhaps it was Danny Dyer.
No. No. That is not fair.
So anyway, I made a bit of a fool of myself. Anyway, right.
Well,
link.
thank goodness you haven't done that before.
It's a new experience. It's a new experience.
That was a lucky escape.
Oh, dear. Anyway, the link, of course, between you two is that you both had failed careers in bands early on.
Well, I wouldn't say fail.
I don't fail, really. Well, interesting.
What's success in terms of a band?
Yeah.
Well, OK, I think... Were you not once the band outnumbered the audience?
Every time we played.
That's a failure.
Is it?
It is. I'd call that a failure.
Well, there was one. Yeah, there was one particular gig in Greenwich where, there was one audience member.
One?
Five band members, one audience member.
Oh, that's tricky.
Before you start with the... You did... What was your band called?
Well, the band was called The Famous Five, and there was actually 4 people in it. And nobody had heard of us, so it still didn't make any sense. And we did have a photo shoot, and the drummer was quite a vain man, and he decided what a great idea it would be to... If we all painted our little fingers with black nail varnish... Yeah. Because that looked cool, right? And then we saw the photo shoot, and it looks like we've all trapped our hand in a door, and it just looks really stupid.
Now, I've got a question actually from Richard Hammond, because I was in a band. We were talking about this the other day. James May was in a band. He was in a band. Now, he still does, actually, wear socks down the front of his underpants to do the show.
Whoa, what?
He was wondering, did you ever put anything down the front of your
I did
trousers?
not ask that.
You did? You did? You said. Can you ask them what they put down?
You've written that down yourself.
Well, I may have made it up a bit, but you never went down that route.
Yeah.
No. You did?
No, never.
Yeah.
Did you?
Well, very recently. Because I had to wear a lot of spandex in the thing I'm filming at the moment, all-in-one spandex sort of
this is Mamma Mia
70s ABBA suit. Yeah, so we were all discussing, it was quite a logistical and quite problematic thing. It makes you look like you have absolutely very little going on in that department. So we had to decide whether and what we would use to
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
What did you put down the front of your trousers? This is what Hammond was asking.
I wasn't asking that. Just to be clear.
I tried 2 makeup sponges at first.
2 makeup
Anyway.
All right.
Hello and welcome. They've made it alive. No unconvincing deaths. And of course, you're not just former talent show judges. You both have, obviously, singing careers, albeit with rather different approaches. Let's have a look at a photograph here of the Hoff. There you go, you see. That says it all. The mullet, the dry ice, the Lamborghini. We think that's the American way. Now let's have a look at the Yorkshire way. There he is. The windswept. We are making it Yorkshire versus the United States of America tonight. That's what we decided to do.
Yorkshire.
Have you been to Yorkshire?
I've had Yorkshire pudding. Actually, we filmed an episode of Off the Record, which is a series in Yorkshire, and we had a blast. The people were extremely nice. I couldn't understand a word they said.
No, it is. It's a special language, but we're both from Yorkshire. Because everyone from Yorkshire will be watching Yorkshire versus America. Well, we've won that.
Don't pile on the pressure.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome, welcome. Now, I've just described you as classical singers, but actually that's not strictly true, is it? You're not...
Well, it is for me.
Yeah,
It's not for him.
But no, classical music. How was it described in that movie In the Loop? It was all vowels, which it is. Nobody likes classical music.
Do that again.
Do you want to come on tour?
Whatever your music is, however, it is unbelievably popular. Last Christmas, you were #1 with your Joint album, and that kept the Stones and Little Mix, whoever the hell they are, off the #1. And then this year, your album's keeping, where is it, the Stereophonics?
We were
we went to #1 again, and it's still it's doing all right.
Because I was thinking, OK, so what sort of music is it? And I was looking on YouTube at clips of U2 singing. The audience is quite old.
Those are Michael's fans.
Are they Michael's fans? They're the ones that they smell of urine.
No.
No?
OK, we were just waiting. One of your audience said that they bought our album. So there is someone here who has our album. Where is she?
Where is she? There's a surprise.
Come on, where are she? She's now denying it.
Yes, she's denying it. She's surrounded by a load of bikers, that's why.